Hello, everyone. I'm excited to be here today talking about an app that I use a lot and that a lot of people use on a day-to-day basis. It's called PayPal. So essentially what PayPal does is it's a way for you to send and receive money seamlessly through the app. So today we'll be diving into exactly what is PayPal and exactly how safe PayPal is and why it's reliable, and just talk about the overall basics of using PayPal and why you should start using PayPal, especially especially now in the digital age when sending money through the mail isn't safe and isn't a reliable way to get money to somebody. Through apps like PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, other things like that are a safe and reliable way to send money. So let's dive into exactly what PayPal is. It's a financial tool that lets you conduct transactions online without entering any financial details other than the beginning portion when you do sign up for the app. So you can use PayPal from your credit card or from your bank account. So once you open PayPal, it'll prompt you with a ton of security questions just to get your overall basics of your name, your address, who exactly you are, and to put in your bank information in order to conduct these transactions. So the cool thing about PayPal is that you can link it to many different accounts. So say you don't want it on your main account, you want it on, say, a savings account. It can withdraw money from that savings account and not touch an account that you don't want to be touched. Or you can link it to a credit card or Visa debit card, which is another very easy way to pay because it only withdraws from that card. It doesn't withdraw from any other outside any other accounts that you may have or any other cards that you may have. It is also safe. Each transaction is encrypted and will never be leaked out, and there's no way to like steal the money once you send it. It's a much more reliable way than sending money through the mail, which of course is not the best way, not the best thing to do. So PayPal essentially lets you send money to the person that you want to send it to, and they can easily receive it. And with PayPal and these other apps that people have, there are different ways to pay quickly or withdraw money quickly, but they often do come with a little bit of a fee. It's not that much. Typically, for an app and a website like this, it'd be like $1.25 off of sending the transaction. But typically, if you go for the route of waiting a little bit for your money to be received or sent out, it usually takes around 3 to 5 business days to send the amount out, which comes at no cost and no fee for the other person receiving the money. So they get that exact amount exactly in about 3 to 5 business days. And you can withdraw money from PayPal. So when you do receive or send money, you will put money into the PayPal account, and that money will sit there for as long as you want until you want to use it. So say you put in around $50 as the picture is showing here. It'll go to a bank name. It'll go to the account type, and it will also show your account number, and then you can just hit withdraw, as you can see here, and it will withdraw into your bank account. But before that, it'll be sitting in that PayPal account until you hit that withdraw button. Also with PayPal, it is very seamless with shopping on other websites. You can connect it to websites like eBay and many more that do allow this option of paying with PayPal, which is something that is very easy because you can withdraw funds from your PayPal account and drop them into the item that you want to purchase and not have to go through the trouble of taking it away from your bank. So it's a very easy way to kind of move money around and kind of pay from a different area that you want to be paid from. And money transfer is very quick. So when you transfer money, you want to make sure that you're sending it to the right person. So always make sure to confirm with that person that that is their name on the actual PayPal website and that it is their account. Because if you send it to the wrong person, you can't easily get that money back. You'd have to ask them to send it back, and that gets all jumbled, and people don't like sending, people might say, oh, free money, and not send it back. So you always want to make sure that you're actually sending it to the person that you want the money to be sent to. So as you can see here, you are sending money to, and then it has a name here, which is obviously blurred out, but then it'll show the amount. So you can put a substantial amount of money. PayPal typically caps out at around $9,999. And if you try to go any higher than that, it will not let you pay. So typically try to keep it under $10,000 if you are trying to send out money. But another cool thing with PayPal is that you can send out different forms of currency as well. You can send out dollars, euros, rupees, anything like that through the PayPal app. You just need to make sure that you have that option selected. So let's see how safe PayPal actually is. So PayPal scams are a massive issue that is currently happening. I myself have received text messages saying, hey, somebody has added funds to your account. Click here to withdraw those funds. And of course, those emails and those text messages and those phone calls that you may receive are all fake. If they are not coming from the actual PayPal website or anybody who is verified and affiliated with PayPal, then it is obviously a scam. So always be sure to check that it is coming from the proper source. So a PayPal verified person, before you actually send money out, or before you actually click on any links to receive money. Also, make sure to research everything thoroughly. So when you are going to buy something online, you do always want to make sure you do the proper research in order to make sure that you are avoiding a scam. Because sometimes people will set up fake accounts and will try to withdraw money from you, which obviously is a scam, and obviously we don't want that. So always make sure to research thoroughly about, what you're about to buy and who that money is going to. Always make sure that to send money to people and trust, because as I mentioned before, if you send it to the wrong person, that person may not want to send the money back, and then you have a whole another issue. So always make sure that you confirm with the person that you are sending the money to that they got the money and that their account details are right. So when you are sending that money, you're sending it to the right person. So always make sure to watch out for the scams, and always to make sure to look out for the @paypal.com. So the @paypal.com is the verified email that PayPal will use. And if you do find any fake emails or anything, PayPal does have a way for you to report those fake emails so that they can go after that person who's trying to scam you. So if you do receive any fake emails that you may be worried about, there is an email that you can send, and I've highlighted it here. It's spoof@paypal.com, which you can add attachments to and forward emails to, and they will go after that person for trying to scam you. So there are also customer service specialists waiting on the line for you. If you do go on PayPal and you just, need some help about, sending money or receiving money, or trying to figure out how to add money into your account, there are specialists that can help you with that. So if you are having any difficulty, just talk to one of them and they'll be there to help you. And the big question, is PayPal free, and how does PayPal make money? So the bulk of the money, of course, I talked about processing fee and all that. So the bulk of that money comes from that. So basically they'll take a little bit of money out of what you make, or what you send out, in order for their organization to still continue running, and that you can still continue to use PayPal. So here's a little breakdown of how exactly PayPal's money sort of works. So there are different methods with PayPal when buying things or when sending out money. So inside the United States or Canada, here we can see that PayPal or bank account funded with PayPal or bank account is free. Funded with credit or debit card will take 30 cents off plus a 2.9% transaction value. Outside of the United States, obviously that goes up with a 2% transaction value and a fixed fee plus 2.9 to 5.99 transaction value taken off of what you are sending out or receiving. So there are ways that PayPal makes money themselves, which they need to in order to still keep going, but it's typically not that much if you are sending from within the United States. So as you can see here, PayPal Payments Pro. Once again, there's a breakdown of the numbers. You can also look at the Tech Boomers website in order to make sure that you have all the transaction fees down, because this is a lot of numbers to try to explain. Another thing with PayPal is, and another thing with a lot of other payment apps, is there are ways to create debit accounts with them. So you can get a debit card from them and use that debit card as you do please. You just have to add the money into the PayPal or the Venmo account that you want, and you can set it up that way in order to have a debit card to use. And let's see in the chat. So how long has PayPal been around? Where can I use PayPal? So I don't know exactly how long PayPal's been around. I do know that for PayPal, you can use it for businesses, as Jack is asking here. It's not just for sending it to friends. It is used for businesses as well. As I mentioned before, you can actually pay for things like on Amazon, eBay, all that sort of stuff. You can send that out to them. On top of that, as I did mention before, there are different debit cards and things like that that PayPal allows you to use. You just need to put in a few extra details into your account. Typically, the scary thing for everybody to hear is giving out your social security number, which PayPal will request just to verify that it is you. They won't use any of that information. That'll solely just be for the purpose of authorization into the account, just like you would a typical bank account. So the pros of PayPal is that if you're just sending out money and using it for online transactions, it is free. So PayPal was founded in 1989, and in 2022, they have 30,000 employees worldwide. Wow, thank you for that, Jack. That's amazing. I didn't know that it's been around that long. I know that PayPal was created by some, big names in the tech and, all in the tech world and all that, such as, Elon Musk and a bunch of other people who began running this as sort of a way as they do now, as like an online banking rather than online banking with other places. But as I mentioned before, with the pros and the cons, here, the basic features are free. So if you're just sending money out or you just use online payment methods, it is free. You can link it to your credit card or bank account or both. And let's see what the chat. 1998. Okay. But yeah, so you can link to your credit card, bank account, or both. It is also secure and private. Just always make sure to confirm with the person that you're receiving the money from or that you're sending money to. Always make sure to confirm that that is the right person, just to be on the safe side. Safety is the number one thing, of course, when doing anything online. So always make sure to confirm that that is the correct person or that that is the correct business that you want to send the money to. It is also seamless to send money in between friends and families. As you can see, the PayPal to PayPal, it lets you kind of like, it's kind of like social media where you can have friends, select them, like a selected friends that you have, and you can just send money to them, or you just look up who that person is and you can send money to them. Some of the cons are there are sometimes fees, which PayPal has to make some money somehow, and also patience. The patience for waiting for your money to show up, but usually waiting means that that transaction that you just made is free and you don't have to pay any price for sending or receiving money. So as you can see, Tech Boomers here rates it a 9 out of 10 for, easy to use and one of the better ones to use, better payment methods out there to use. So let's look at how to actually create a PayPal account. And we got about 5 minutes here before questioning. So let's see how to set up a PayPal account. So of course you do want to go to the actual paypal.com website. And of course, once you reach the paypal.com website, typically it will be in the right-hand corner that you will find a sign up and login button. So if you're new to PayPal, or if you're not new to PayPal, you just log in. But if you are, you'll hit sign up. And then you'll just create your account as you do please. So there are different variations of accounts you could create. You can create a business account. You can create a personal account. So typically what people use PayPal for is personal. So as you can see here, this number is probably changed by now, but Tech Boomers is saying that there are 179 million active users, which is way more than I thought. Of course, you need to go through the standard, select what country you're in, select the email, create your own password, and then provide your other information such as who exactly you are, where you live, and things like phone number, other things like that you can add in. This is just kind of for like security methods and all that. As you can see here, the social insurance number is optional. But another thing is, of course, you do need to go through and actually put in your credit card information just so that money is coming from somewhere, because you can't just have money randomly appear. Not legal. So you do need to actually put in that information. They won't give it out to anybody. It'll just solely be there for you just to take money in and put money out to friends and family. And they also have a lot of major bank accounts and a lot of non-major bank accounts that you can sign up for and that you can link your bank account to. So as you can see here, here's some banks that they bank with. They also bank with Chase Bank, American Express, Wells Fargo, things like that. So your bank is most likely on this list, and all you have to do is just link your account. And then of course, verification just to make sure it is you. And once you're done, you just sign into PayPal and you can start sending out money as you do please. So you have just enough time here to see how you actually transfer money. So of course, go through the steps of actually logging in, that sort of thing. And then you can submit a request to add money to your bank, or add money to your PayPal balance from your bank account, and your bank will go through and add that money. And you can, of course, make a request to actually take money out from the money that you received into your PayPal account. So it's very easy to use. As I mentioned before, just make sure to stay safe when sending money, of course. But you can do any amount up to $10,000 or up to a little bit below $10,000. And PayPal makes it seamless to use and an easy interface. That's why PayPal and other methods like this are some of the most safest ways to send money online nowadays. So yeah, that's my little presentation on PayPal today. Does anybody have any questions that I can answer? If you just want to like raise your hand. No questions? Any questions in chat? No. Let's see. So here we can see from Mike, once you withdraw money from your PayPal, how long does it usually take for it to show up in your bank account? It usually takes up to 3 to 5 days, 3 to 5 business days. As I mentioned before, with just a little extra fee, you can get that money faster with the instant method, but of course that is taking money away from you. So typically waiting around 3 to 5 business days is the best method. And how many users does PayPal have? So the number on Tech Boomers is wrong with saying 173 million. It now has 435 million as of 2023. So 423 million people have now trusted PayPal with sending money because it is catching on to be, a big thing with online banking. And another thing with PayPal is also something that people, might have heard of a lot now, which is crypto. PayPal does deal with crypto. A lot of the other banking apps also do deal with cryptocurrency. So you can store it in your virtual wallet and keep it there until you want to use it, or just keep it in your virtual wallet. So real quick, let's take a look at how to send money. So with sending money, once you log in, you'll see a sender request, and you can send money to family and friends or pay for goods and services, which typically when using PayPal, people send it to friends and family. And you just put the username or email address of the person that you want to send it to, and then you put the amount, and then you just hit continue and hit the send money now button. It's very simple to set up and to send money out, and it's a seamless process. All you have to do is just confirm that you have the right person and just send the money out, and they will receive it in about 3 to 5 business days, or instantaneously as they do please. So that's really all I have on PayPal today. Yeah, that's really all I have on PayPal today. So thank you everybody for joining me. It's a little bit early, but I don't have much left, so we're just gonna end it here.